Yes, it is going down 102.7 KIIS FM. It is the new music show. I'm DJ Skee, joined by Sevyn, who is behind some of the biggest hits in the world today. Now she's coming out as her own artist. Welcome to the Skee Lodge, first off.
Thank you. What up, Skee?
What's going on? So, who is Sevyn for those who may not be familiar? How would you describe Sevyn in your own words?
Well, you know what? Sevyn is a singer. Sevyn is a writer.
Hold on. It's Sevyn, S-E-V-Y-N.
S-E-V-Y-N.
And why? First off, why the why?
Why? You know what? Why not?
There you go. Whole lot of whys.
Whole lot of whys, but why not? But it's
okay.
Sevyn. It's Sevyn Streeter.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a singer. I'm a dancer. I'm a songwriter. I'm an entertainer. So it's kind of, we throw it all in.
How do you manage doing all that? That's a lot.
You know what? Practice and and just you got to work at it.
Yeah. That's real talk. And you're actually signed to Chris Brown now, right?
I am. Chris Brown / Atlantic Records. Shout out Atlantic.
That's awesome. How would you describe what what Sevyn sounds like?
You know what, Sevyn? I love urban R&B music. So my album is urban. It's R&B. You're gonna have some influences of pop and alternative and things like that because I write those kind of records. So they're kind of just
What are some of the records that you have written in the past?
Well, I wrote 3 times with Chris Brown. I wrote
Huge
Alicia.
record.
Thank you. I wrote Alicia Keys as her first single off of her Girl on Fire album called New Day.
Wow.
Wrote that with her.
It's a great record. All the people say.
Hey, it's a new day.
What's it like when you hear people like Alicia Keys and stuff, and Chris and some of these guys, these people that are looked at is in our generation as some of the most talented artists to emerge, in a long time, and hearing them hearing them perform records that you've written and stuff.
It's crazy.
What's that reaction like the first time you hear, say, Alicia Keys?
The first time
the actual, after because you've already recorded, you recorded a demo, and usually I'm assuming, and you have it in your own stuff, and it's always kind of written from your perspective. So to hear somebody else come back, what's that like?
You know what? I kind of freak out, and I have a little moment to myself, and I do the call, the mama call, the daddy. I can't believe she got that whole thing. I'm just. Man, you look up to these artists your whole lives, and then you get to work with them, and it's just a blessing.
And they're performing your record.
They are. It's crazy. And, my mom was really excited. She actually hit me the other day. She was like, Alicia's performing New Day at the All-Star. I was like, that's really dope.
That's incredible,
that's
right?
Really dope.
So what brought you out here? What kind of got you discovered, and how do you start writing music for different artists and getting people to actually pay attention? What was your break?
Well, I was in a group, and we were signed. We were managed by Tina Davis, who's also managing Chris. And we had a session at the same studio one day, and I just asked Chris if I could come and write when I was done with my session, and he said yes. And I didn't think that he would, but he came back and he got me. He was like, hey, you want to come write? We're about to start. And that really is the beginning of our writing relationship. It started 3 years ago.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And now you're out here putting out your own music. It's crazy how time flies.
Yeah.
So what's up with the album?
Man, the album is great. I got a session as soon as I leave you.
Now, how do you decide which records you give away to Chris Brown, to Alicia Keys, or keep for yourself?
That's hard.
Right? Because what if you wrote a record and you're like, this is a smash, and whoever wants it, somebody huge.
Oh, man. You ask me tough questions.
Who makes that decision? Is that up to you?
Yeah, but
so
I definitely.
I'm sure that's happened before. How do you decide what to keep, what's for you, what's for somebody else? Do you go in when you write a song all right, I'm just going to do this for somebody else, or no, it's time for me?
You know what? Before I did my deal, it was just of course I wanted to keep some of the records for myself, but it's I just want the record to get the most life that it can. So before I had my deal, it made sense to give records away to artists who were out, and I knew that the records were going to come out. So now that I have my deal, I'm a little bit more stingy, and I kind of have to be, because I'm like, okay, I have an album to think about now, so I got to keep that for myself.
You got to love it. All right, what are your plans the rest of the year? Are you going to tour or anything else? Do anything fun?
You know what? I'm hoping to just do as much promotion as I can, and maybe hop on a tour in the summer.
Okay.
Or, I just want to get out there and perform.
Sevyn Streeter, where can people find you online? Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, website, all that stuff?
Well, my Twitter is @Sevyn, SEVY.
Yes, make sure you spell it with the Y.
With the Y. My website is sevynstreeter.com. My Instagram is @Sev, the number Sev, EV.
Oh, nice.
And that's it. That's pretty much it.
Appreciate you taking the time out. Again, log on KIISFM.com, keyword Skee if you want to see the interview, anything else. Download the music. We're out of time for this week. We'll be back at you next week. It is the new music show. Sevyn, thank you again.
Thank you so much.
We'll see you up here again soon.
Can't wait.
Take it easy. We out here.